Hello everyone, I'm Kalen North, and welcome back to Terra Invicta. Today we're going to be starting part 24 of our Protectorate campaign. We've gotten a little sidetracked from our primary goals here, but we're going to finish up our sidetrack today, hopefully, and then get back to focusing on the tech tree, which we have been working on the tech tree this whole time, so it's not that we're completely distracted. We're also getting close to Great Europa. That's really cool. We'll finish that up soon and hopefully get the Eurasian Union melded in with the European Union. I guess then, without further ado, I want to pick up where we left off. We were trying to track down an academy counselor, Gaussen Ben, and we were going to try and turn him to our cause. We haven't quite gotten enough intel on him yet to do so. So I'm going to have Sean investigate him one more time. Oh, he doesn't have great odds of that. We'll do it anyway. We can pump in some ops.
Initiating surveillance.
I was going to have Antika and Madeline go ahead and try to take the control point back from the servants in the Eurasian Union. So Madeline can run a purge there with actually pretty good odds, just on her own. So we'll just do that. Won't worry about running a crackdown on it. Anjor is going to keep on cleaning up alien life forms. We'll have him go down to Ecuador.
We are going in.
Where do you need
Eric, I think, is going to start running public campaigns in Japan to try and get work on getting those points back from the servants. So we will work on that. And then Urantika probably can't take either of those in a purge mission very easily, but could run a crackdown on one or both of those. So I'm going to go ahead and crack down on the legislature point in Japan.
Applying pressure on their people.
And then we'll try and take that one next turn with a purge mission. So with that said, we will accelerate time, get moving. Alright, so we've got a new project unlocked. I don't think we're that interested in it.
Nothing unusual found.
And we failed the roll on Ben. That's unfortunate. Well, we'll get him next turn, hopefully.
We'll be ready for new orders soon.
Alright, Great Europa is done. Excellent. We can now focus on other projects, like things that we're not going to use. We could go for, let's see, Cermet Nerva Drive isn't that great. Advanced Nerva Drive isn't that great. I am a little worried that we're going to start having some combat on Earth here. So I'm tempted to go for Urban Warfare Doctrine and or Mountain Warfare Doctrine. Urban Warfare Doctrine is probably the better one right away. I don't know that there's anything else that's really jumping out at me as an important project to do at the moment. We could do Xenoflora Defoliants, but I'm not too worried about that. So we'll go for Urban Warfare Doctrine. And continue to do that. Riverjack missiles unlocked.
Public opinion is moving in our direction.
Alright, we've got more public support in Japan.
Crackdown complete.
And Nanofactory. Oh, we definitely want Nanofactories. I'm going to change Urban Warfare Doctrine to Nanofactory. That's much more important. Nanofactory is basically the upgraded construction module and is much nicer in terms of it produces cash income at the cost of space resources.
By the number.
We are in control now.
And Madeline took back the Eurasian Union for us, so that's great. Oh my goodness. And the servants are taking a point in the European Union. That's fine. We will take that back here shortly. All right. So
Reporting in.
Urantika this so Madeline this turn I want to run a purge mission on the control point in the European Union. She doesn't actually have great odds of that if they defend interests, so we will do a double with Urantika. I'm going to have Urantika crack down and plug in 16 influence to make sure she succeeds even if they do defend. And then Madeline can go ahead and run the purge mission after that.
Terminating the opposition.
Reporting in.
Sean's
Acknowledged.
job is to investigate Gaussen. Hopefully we get him
Eyes
this
on
time.
target.
Standing by.
Eric, I probably want to run public campaign somewhere. Actually, we can unify with the Eurasian Union. I'm going to have Eric do that while we try and take back the Eurasian Union so that we can stop worrying about both of these places going back and forth to the servants over and over again. So I'm going to have him set national policy in the European
On my way
Union,
to the capital.
Ready
and
to
we
go.
will pull in the Eurasian Union. Georgia also is probably ready for unification, or federation, excuse me. But I'm going to worry about that later because we've had such problems with Georgia and it is tiny. Anjor is going to assault alien asset again. He'll go for Ecuador again.
Get up.
And with that, we will confirm assignments. And looks like servants did in fact defend interests there.
Person of interest surveyed. Prepping
All
for
right,
next mission.
we've got Gaussen under full surveillance, so we will be able to check him out next turn. Meanwhile, it looks like Sean has become exposed to every faction in the game pretty much, so we should probably have him go to ground pretty soon here, because his security score is really bad. Lars Drive finishes up. I'm gonna go for let's go for the gas core fission reactor 1. Why not?
We've neutralized their key people.
All right, 79% only, but we got a 76 roll, so that's good.
Wrapping up here.
That should give Madeline,
I will
yeah,
report when
basically a
my mission is
100%
complete.
chance of success.
Mission complete.
All right, European Union is going to unify with the Eurasian Union. And there we go. Here is the new EU stretching from sea to sea, ocean to ocean. It is huge. Our cohesion has dropped to 0.8, so that's not great. Unrest is going to get really high if we don't do something about that. But we are going to be running lots of unity. We're going to be running lots of knowledge. And we should hopefully be able to get that to increase here. Inequality spiked as well. That's unfortunate. We'll get that down, but we need to take the final control point back first.
Target secured.
Andro's having some success. Vortex drive we could potentially unlock. And there's the nanofactory project, so that's good. I'm going to go for the solid core fission reactor 4.
We're in control here.
All right, and we have the EU singular back with 61 regions. The only one we're missing is Georgia. So we have as much territory as it can claim, and then some, basically. So that's great. I am considering building another army now at this point, largely because It's freaking huge, and having another army might help us keep unrest under control in the near future. So let's well, no, we want to prioritize knowledge and unity. I am going to stop running military because unrest has gone up, and so we're not going to get as much benefit from running military right now. Actually, we're pretty high on democracy, so actually, military might not be that bad to run. But I think we want to focus on army instead, if anything. But for now, I want to run. I'm going to put a second pip into welfare because inequality is pretty high. I'm going to kill the pip of funding, the pip of boost, the pip of mission control. We'll leave mission control for now. No, we can kill mission control for now. Build navy. I kind of still want to do. See if we can get another navy built, another navy deployed. Actually, for the time being, no. We really want to just. I really want to just focus on getting this cohesion higher. I want to focus on getting inequality lower, quality of life with per capita GDP higher. So we'll work on all of those. All right. And now that I've gotten sufficiently distracted by that, let's go back to our revenge campaign, and we're going to try and turn Gausen to our cause. I'm going to put in 8 influence, get him up to 96% chance of success.
What's the op?
Udansika, I want to go and try and claim that point in Japan that we have on Crackdown. Very good odds of that. Madeline, I want to claim the other point in Japan. Not as good of odds, but we can pump in some influence to get it pretty good. So we'll pump in 16.
Targeting the opposition.
Anjor can keep on going for alien life forms. We'll go for them in. Let's see. They're showing up in Georgetown again. So we'll take those out.
What's the op?
Sean needs to go to ground. So we'll have him hide in the gigantic EU. St. Petersburg. Let's go there.
Evading pursuit.
All right, and with that, we will confirm assignments. Runtime.
Going into hiding.
We now have a spy in their ranks.
All right, we've got a spy on the academy. See if they've got an assassin. Not this person, but we're still going to try and take out as many of their counselors as we can. Lanbu doesn't have the assassinate mission, has a passable espionage score, but again, almost certainly not. I mean, I'm pretty sure the resistance are the ones who killed Yogi. Like, just based on everything we've seen. Nyanzhen Ai has assassinate, but doesn't have a very good espionage score. Brent Kessler, not likely. And then
I work for you now.
Gausen, who will put his failure rate down to 30%. We don't want him getting detected. All right. Well, we will clean out the academy here. They have. Oh, that's not what I meant to click on. I wanted to take a look at their resources. They've got way too much influence for us to fully drain them. So we're probably just going to try and take out the counselors they've got now and let them rebuild from there. All right. Well, we're going to do some anti-satellite tests in Japan, apparently. We'll lose some public opinion around the world, but We will get Miltech in Japan, which is nice. Taiwan is pissed at us, but that's okay. Okay, Vapor Core Fission Reactor, we're fine without that for now.
Target destroyed.
Gas Core Fission Reactor finished. We can do Vapor Core Fission Reactor 2. Just continuing to get these ship power plants. We've completed Solid Core Fission Reactor 4. I think that goodness, we're at 291 of 476. We can take so much more territory. We should do that. We could research the African Union at this point, potentially. Could be kind of useful. I know we started doing some stuff in Africa and then kind of abandoned it, but that Africa is pretty populous, pretty huge, and that might be the way to get the world unified behind the Protectorate. Yeah, African Union. Let's go for it. Ethiopia becomes our capital, and we can basically just take territory throughout the rest of Africa.
Our people have taken control.
All right, we've got a control point in Japan, whose military is getting very strong. Are we still... the servants are still trying to conquer Canada. Rather ineffectively, it appears.
Our people have taken control.
Especially because we just took Japan, so we'll be taking control of that army. There's some alien activity. Is that in the Eurasian Union or the European Union? Probably. Thailand. Oh, that's great. I am frustrated mildly by that, but excuse me, significantly less concerned. All right. So with the academy having been penetrated, we are going to run some assassination missions. So Gaussen is our agent. So we will take out... Nyanzen has fairly high... Oh no, local control points. That's why she's harder to hit. We'll go ahead and pump in enough ops to make that pretty likely anyway. I'll put in 64. Get to 93%.
Acknowledged.
Anjor is going to keep on keeping on. There's so much alien
Standing by.
alien growth everywhere that we got to do something about it. It'd be nice if Project Exodus was doing something about it, but they don't seem to care. And the aliens aren't just randomly handing their control points over to the servants in China, so, can't really blame them. Sean, let's see, successfully went to ground, so he can go ahead and investigate the alien
On the way
activity
to the
now.
target site.
Eric's been detected by the Academy, the Resistance, and the Servants, but that's okay. The only one we're worried about now is Project Exodus, who we will try to track soon. So for now, I think Eric... how is the European Union doing? It's in rough shape. It's in rough shape, but it's getting better. I think we want... all these armies are in their home regions, right? Double checking. Yeah. All right, Eric. Eric can go and assault an alien asset. We'll have him go and take out something in China.
Gear up.
Where to?
Urantika is going to go on an assassinate mission, try and take out Gandhi's Lukmanto. We'll give her 4 ops, just get her
I have
very
them on my
high
side.
chance of success. And with that, we will move on. Got some intel on the servants. Alright, Gandhi's is down.
Problem solved.
And so is Nianzhen. Alright. Our revenge continues. The Academy probably immediately hired new people to replace them. So we're not going to be able to fully wreck their day. But we are going to be able to do a lot. Fission frag drive. I don't remember that one.
Good job.
It means it's probably not that great.
Score 1 for the good guys.
All right, taking out
We
some
found something.
xenoforming. Learned a little more about the aliens. I don't really want the Western Army there. I want them in Fukuoka. Where they can heal up, and then we can... Georgia, we lost to the servants. It's fine. We keep losing Georgia all of the time. Ethiopia has a control point open, which would be good for us to take, probably. Given that we are investing in the African Union. So, let's see. How is Israel doing? They're doing fine. I'm not really doing anything with them, but... let's see. Eric, I want to take a control point in Ethiopia.
Establishing control.
Urantika, we're going to run another assassinate mission on... Let's see here. Who do we want to take out still from the Academy? Lanbu, Brent Kessler, and then Gaussen we can have resign. So Lan and Brent. Not very good odds there. Local control points, that's why. So if we plug in 64 ops, I think that'll be good
Taking them
enough.
down. Standing by.
On Lan, and then for Brent, we will do something similar. I'll plug in 32 ops.
Tracking target.
Standing by for orders.
Anjor is going to go ahead and try and take out more alien life forms in Bangladesh.
Going in hot.
Ready to go.
And Sean is going to start running... You know, I'm going to run a survey location in the EU. Just in case there's all of this stuff potentially going on there. If there's a bunch of alien life forms sitting around and that's why we're having so much trouble
Initiating
losing
surveillance.
control points all the time, then that's good. That'll be good to know. So we'll do a survey location there. And maybe we'll catch someone from Project Exodus. Who knows? Excuse me. All right. Running
Eyes up.
time. Wildfires in Irkutsk. We'll try and stop that. Gaussen is laying low.
Missed the target.
Alright. We failed taking out Brent, unfortunate.
The target is down.
We took out Lanbu though. Critical success. Alright. Let's see here. I'm gonna just research some of these drives. I don't know if weak but efficient. That's probably not the worst thing to do here. Let's go for the vortex drive. Alright, we got PsyOps completed. What else are we working on? Oh, I wanted to do urban warfare doctrine. It's more interesting, I think, than all of these torpedo banks. Because we're probably not going to use torpedoes. Because we're not going to war with the aliens. They want a tour. They're going to have to deal with the remote tour because we don't have any other options.
The LZ is secure.
Alright. Good job, Anjor. Alright, Western Army is home in Japan. So we will let them heal for a little while, and then we'll go and effectively take Canada.
We've got our people in place.
Right, Ethiopia, we've got... I want to run economy, I want to run welfare, I want to run knowledge. I think that'll be good. Let's just run economy and welfare. Or let's just even run just economy for now. Their inequality isn't that bad. How is the European Union doing on that front, by the way? We should take a look. Oop, not Libya. I want the European Union. Alright, they're up to 0.6. Cohesion is increasing, so that's good. Welfare or inequality is decreasing, so we're moving in the right direction at least. With that, Eric's been detected by Academy, Resistance, and Servants. That's fine. We will have him take executive power in Ethiopia.
Bringing them on board.
Where do you need me?
Where do I need you, Rantika? Madeline, I need to go and run another assassinate mission on Brent. Plug in 32 influence.
Taking them down.
Anjor should go to Pakistan.
We are going in.
Ready for my mission.
Sean has not really been detected by excuse me, anyone all that concerning right now. Did not see any xenoforming in the EU, which is interesting. I was kind of expecting to find some, but for now, we'll go ahead and have Sean. He's got really bad odds of stabilization, doesn't he? That's not that bad, actually, with that much popular support. Could try to work on taking Georgia back. Georgia is allied with Iran. Let's see here. I kind of want him to go and investigate Counselor. Check out one of these unknowns, see if we can find a member of Project Exodus.
We'll see what they're up to.
Ready to go.
Although if they're hanging out in the middle of nowhere in Europe, then it's probably an alien. So that's maybe not great, but whatever. It's fine. We'll check them out, see what we can find. EUnification, we don't need her to run another assassinate mission right now. We can probably go for something else. She could run stabilization in the EU. Get that under control.
We'll turn down the heat.
All right, with that, yep, it's a Hydra.
Bye.
Oh, wait, that was Gaussen who found the Hydra, who was hanging out in the EU in Nomia, and is probably planting stuff. That's frustrating.
I have new information. Wrapping up here.
Nope, running alien abductions. Okay. It's probably a horrible idea, but I am tempted.
Target eliminated.
Ah, there we go. Much better. We took out Brent. How is the Academy doing? They're down on influence, but they're still actively pulling people back in. I think we'll just have Gaussen go ahead and resign at this point, because we've at least forced the Academy to do a full turnover of all their agents, which is pretty good. So we'll have him resign.
Violence is abating.
All right, and we got some unrest decreased in the European Union. That's great.
Target destroyed.
All right, we've got tons of intel on Alpha 6, apparently. Who is abducting
Our supporters
people,
are in place.
which is just frustrating that they're continuing to do it to us. I'm almost tempted to just try and actually take out some of the alien operatives. I don't know what that'll do, given that we are reliant on them for a lot of stuff, especially exotics, and so I don't know that I really want to. But I suppose I could try and just trade with them for more exotics instead of trying to run an assassination. But I'd really like the aliens to go and bug someone other than me, like Project Exodus in China, and give that to the servants. It'd be great. Let's see, 57% on that army. We're still at war with Canada. Are there any other wars going on right now? I can take a look. China and India are still at war. And then Japan and Canada. And global warming is going to be problematic here at some point. I don't know that we're going to get far enough that becomes a major issue, but we haven't hit 1.5 degrees yet, so that's good. At this point, I think Sean. We'll have Sean go ahead and contact Alpha 6.
Reaching out.
See if we can get more exotics.
Standing by for orders.
Eric, I should probably run public support or public campaign in Ethiopia.
I will tell our story.
Get our popularity up there
Your orders?
so that we can actually hold it long term. Urantika, not sure
At
what I
your
want her to
service.
do yet. Madeline, do we want to do another assassination? No, we don't. We could sabotage a project on someone,
Ready for
but I
my
don't know that we
mission.
need to do that.
Where to?
Anjor will keep assaulting alien life forms. Go for
Heading to
Pluto.
the LZ.
Ready for orders.
Urantika, where can we... Let's see. China is not really going to be feasible. We could take Iran. Or Iran. Or Iran. We could try and take them, potentially. What are our odds there? Not great. We could take Afghanistan, though. That seems a lot more straightforward. Yeah, let's do that. Let's try and get the countries around the European Union. So we'll take Afghanistan.
Where to?
Madeline can go ahead and take... we could try for a point here, but they might just fortify those. We could go for Syria. Might be good. Or we could take Georgia back. Let's take Georgia back. Because that's a thing. Do we want to just do a coup in Georgia? No. We want to run a purge there.
Removing our enemies.
All right. So we will do that. Oh, they're just running spoils too. That's annoying. Hurricane has struck Georgetown. Let's send aid.
Making contact.
We are trading with the aliens. I want 230 exotics. And I want to trade you, let's say, $70,000. How about $60,000? 60 is not enough. 65? All right, we'll trade them $65,000 for a bunch of exotic materials. That's a really good trade for us, so we'll do that. I wonder if we should actually trade them some other resources like boost or ops. But I think this is fine. I have no idea what they do with money. All right. And they're doing things in Israel. Okay, well that's fine.
We're winning their hearts and minds.
All right, we got a lot more public support in Ethiopia. That's good.
By the numbers.
Our associates are now in charge. Prepping for next
All right,
mission.
and we have Georgia back. Georgia, I'm just gonna run straight up economy. I think. Yeah, we'll just run economy. That's fine.
We are in control here.
And we took Afghanistan, which I think we'll do the same thing. Run economy. We just wanna grow those kinds of things right now. All right, Vortex Drive, we finished. I think at this point, the thing is we don't really need a lot of these projects very badly at this point, and that's where maybe I should be reallocating resources away from projects back towards just global research. I'm going to try for Mountain Warfare Doctrine, just get Urban and Mountain Warfare Doctrine done. Yeah, we'll do that. See how that goes. Project Exodus failed a purge mission in Georgia, but we don't see their agent. How is the European Union doing? Cohesion is still growing. That's good. Per capita GDP has decreased dramatically in the last 30 days. I don't know why. Probably conflict between India and China. Yeah, so looks like we're almost ready to go back to war with Canada, because that's a thing that we're gonna do apparently. And then
Where to?
I want.
Where do you
Let's
need
see.
me?
Sean has been detected by everybody, pretty much. Not actually Project Exodus, who are the only ones I'm really worried about at the moment. So he can go ahead and investigate alien activity.
Headed there now.
Ready to go.
Ready for orders.
Anjor can keep on taking out alien life forms.
Taking it to them.
I'm here.
Eric. I guess another public campaign, probably in Ethiopia.
I will try
Yeah,
to
we'll
sway
do
them.
that. Get
Ready.
more popularity there. We want to surpass the Academy. Urantika, who can we still target? Just Alpha 6. Okay, well, we're not going to do that. Is there anyone else to investigate, potentially? We could go and, whoops. Zoomed out too far. We could go and try to, like, scan for Project Exodus counselors in China. I might do that. I'll just have her survey location in Beijing.
Setting a watch.
Madeline, meanwhile, I kind of want to try and reduce unrest in the European Union again, because I think that's going to be a problem if that gets too high. So we will do that.
Restoring order.
And we need to ally Georgia to the EU again. Alright, and with that, we'll confirm assignments. Run time. See how things go. Alright, so we want to look for counselors here in Beijing. Gas core fission reactor 2 is available. I don't care that much. Alright, there's someone. We'll see if we get multiple someones.
We've moved the needle.
Alright, getting more popularity in Ethiopia, that's
Order
good.
is returning.
Getting more stability in the EU, that's good too. Taiwan has become a nuclear power. Lovely.
Target secured.
Recon complete.
All right. Panic about the aliens. We're gonna pay a little democracy and some ops to stop that from being a problem, because otherwise we lose cohesion and gain unrest, and we really don't want to do that. Does Ethiopia natively have any claims as Mara? So we could take Eritrea potentially. With Ethiopia, but I'm not going to worry about that right now, I don't think. All right, so we detected a counselor in China. Oh, and hey, their defend interests wore off. I don't think we, yeah, even with defend interests wearing off, we don't have great odds there, because yeah, that's a huge economy, and they've got massive popular support there. So we'll just go ahead and investigate this counselor that's in Japan, or not Japan, in China, excuse me.
Eyes on target.
I'm looking at Japan for the next thing I want to do, which is go and declare war, or not declare war on Canada, but try and win a war against Canada. So I'm going to go ahead and deploy these armies to Toronto. It'll be 24.2 days to get there. 25 days for that one to get there. But we should hopefully get that there, and then Toronto will hopefully fall. We'll see. Do they have an army there? They do have an army there. The 4th Division. Humanity First has an army in Canada. Interesting. I think that we'll be able to take out their army, but we might have some trouble taking the territory as well as taking out the army. Do we want to build another navy in Japan because of that? I don't think that's that urgent. I think we can keep focusing on economy, welfare, and knowledge. Otherwise, Eric will keep running public campaigns in Ethiopia for now.
Must persuade the people.
Ready for
Madeline,
mission.
what did we just do with Madeline? We stabilized in the EU, that's right. So that's good. That'll be good for a while, hopefully. Unless someone else tries to run instability against us. Or increase unrest, I guess, is the operation. I think I'm going to try and take some more countries adjacent to the EU. So Iraq and Syria would be the obvious targets. We'll go ahead and try and take Syria from the resistance first.
We're taking power.
She's got very good odds of that. Alien life forms in Pakistan. We'll see if we can take those
Ready for
out.
orders.
I should see if people can level up. People can level up. My goodness. Eric is going to go ahead and get another point of, I think, security still for him. We could do command. I don't know. Let's go for security. I'm still paranoid about someone else getting shot by the AI. Urantika, I'm not as worried about getting her more security. I want more espionage for her, I think. Which she can actually do twice. Beautiful. Madeline, I want more command, I think. Anjor, command, yeah. We want command on him. And Sean, goodness, Sean is so vulnerable. So vulnerable. We can have him gain a point of security. And we'll keep investing in security until hopefully he's up to double digits. Because right now, you know, a strong wind could take him out. Still not detected by anyone who I'm really worried about, but possibly should go to ground anyway. Oh, I'll have him run and investigate counselor mission, I think. Let's investigate whoever. No, we probably know who that is, or we've probably seen them before. What do we want to do with him? We could take a random country. Cameroon? Sure. Let's have him do
Bringing
that.
them to our side.
Meanwhile, we unlocked nanofactories and I didn't do anything with them right away, but I'm thinking I kind of want to go to Mercury and see how much it would cost me to build a bunch of nanofactories. Oh, layered defense arrays. Those are cool, but we're not going to use those. Marine barracks is interesting, but we're not going to worry about that right now. So nanofactories are 45 metal, and they eat 10 metal a month, along with some volatiles and water, which we've got plenty of those, I think. And they produce $80 a month each if we do that. So if we built 9 nanofactories here, which we've got, I think, plenty of power to do, we'd get, and they cost 10 a month to support. So they 70 per. That'd give us about a 30-40% increase in monthly income. I don't know that that's really worth it right now. I think I'd rather build more skunk works, just because that gives us a bigger bonus to projects, which we've got oodles of projects that are very expensive. So let's just build more skunk works. All right, and I'm gonna do that at another base too. So this is maybe overkill, but I am wanting to. Get science way up, so that should be helpful for getting our projects done. We can build solid core fission reactor 5. I don't think we need that right away.
New information.
Here we go. We did find a
mission.
Project Exodus counselor, Yun Zhao. So we will be investigating her, trying to track her down, and taking out Project Exodus.
Come to our side.
All right, a little more success, or a little more support in Ethiopia.
Prepping for
That's
next
probably enough. We can probably have, well, the Academy still has fairly high support there. I don't like that. I should maybe be running stability rather than just trying to boost the popular support there. So we could try to run some stability in Ethiopia. Coup in Kenya, that's fine. We're gonna come back for that later. Coup in Georgia, that's less fine. That's incredibly frustrating, in fact. You know what? We're gonna do this. We're gonna do this the not ethical way, because we've already sold out our principles as the Protectorate. So we're gonna go to war with Georgia, and we're gonna take it by military force.
Our presence is growing. Cleaning things up.
And we took a point in Cameroon. All right, cool. I'm gonna just run economy there and welfare, I guess. We can potentially take another point there
We've
soon.
removed some threats.
All right, we took a point in Syria. That's good. I want to run, economy and welfare, probably. Yeah, we'll do that. And the servants have taken a point in the European Union. Again, we'll get it back. It'll be fine. The aliens. Why they keep doing this, I do not understand. So we're gonna go ahead and run a purge mission on that point. We're also gonna run a crackdown because that purge mission isn't very likely to
Targeting the
succeed.
opposition.
Your orders?
So we will run a crackdown with 128 influence, I think, just to really make sure it stays,
Turning up the heat.
because they're probably going to defend interests there,
Ready for my mission.
and we don't want to fail to get that point back. Anjor can keep on taking out alien life forms. We'll go for China.
Taking it to them.
How's that invasion of Toronto going? They are sailing away. They will arrive September 9th and 10th, so that'll be later this turn.
What's the op?
Eric is going to run stability in Ethiopia.
Restoring order.
Where to?
Sean is going to take another point in Cameroon.
Taking control.
So I think the thing I need to pay the most attention to is Canada.
We've hit them where it hurts.
Alright, we got the crackdown on the servants, and it looks like we had an 84% chance, so they must have defended interests.
Order is returning.
Ethiopia,
Cleaning
we've
things
got a
up.
little more stability. Their cohesion score is going to be fine, so we will just keep on working on the economy there. I wanted to go and watch the conflict in Canada. All right.
Target secured.
Critical success. We took out a bunch of stuff in Chongqing.
A life spent merely enduring is a life spent waiting for death. Allow yourself to become the flame that pushes back the darkness. The flame that others will flock around. Superior Judith Howell. Forward to How to Lead. Small steps, big changes.
All right. Well, extended space survival is done. That's going to give us. I don't remember what the next tech we need is. So I'm going to go back and search for rings again and see what we need. All right. So we need to get to our space future, which requires directed space research, which requires quantum computing, which we're working on. So there's not actually much we can do with that right now. All right. Well, let's see what else is interesting in terms of techs right now. Arrival international development is kind of interesting. Do we need integrated space Earth space economy? I don't think we need it, but we could possibly use it. I think I'm just gonna go for small techs right now, because we're waiting on a big one to finish, and that should help us out a lot once it finishes. Cobalt dust radiator could be kind of useful. I don't think we care about any of those drives. Let's just go for magnetic force manipulation for now. That'll be cheap, quick, and hopefully helps us get some more progress.
We still lack support.
And we failed to take Cameroon. All right. Well, that's a thing. We lost another point to the servants in the EU.
Our associates are now in charge.
Well, at least we took one back. My goodness. Aliens, what are you doing? All right, well, we're going to go ahead and take that back again. So we'll need to pump in a bunch of influence. I think, let's see, I did 128 last time, I think is worth doing.
Going after their people.
Because we have so much
And
influence,
here.
it's not a big deal. Madeline can run a purge mission on there.
Terminating the opposition.
Let's see, Anjor's going to keep on taking out alien life forms. We'll go to Dallas.
We are going in.
Sean can investigate the alien activity in the EU.
We'll recon the site.
Ready.
And then Eric, I believe, was running stability in Ethiopia. How is unrest in the EU? It's growing, but not too high. Not too high yet, anyway. So we will stabilize Ethiopia, because unrest there is a bit too high. And we'll keep investing in their economy. And the war in Canada is going. Yeah, Canada doesn't have any nuclear weapons. That's good. Quantum batteries. Those are kind of cool, but I don't think we need them very urgently.
Crackdown complete.
Alright, so we got the crackdown in the
Things are
EU,
cooling off.
stability in Ethiopia, and alright, we destroyed their army in Toronto, so I'm going to go ahead and retreat now. Oh, I should ally the EU and Japan. I should also ally the EU and Ethiopia, because that's going to be helpful later on. But now I can let the Japanese forces retreat to Greenland, which will be a lot faster to get to, I think, than Japan. 15 days versus like 25.
LZ is secure.
Here's what we found.
Genghis Khan was a short-sighted fool. All that might, all those weapons, yet instead of leasing it to others and reaping the rewards, all he could think to do was shed endless blood and sweat in the pointless pursuit of an empire. Chairman Soren van Wyk, Correspondence with Subordinates.
The initiative is weird. That's all I can say. Looks like Project Exodus is going to continue trying to dominate one of the tech slots, so we're not going to really fight them on that, and we're just going to keep on keeping on. Hopefully these armies get out in time. I'd really rather not lose the Japanese military. I think they should be able to get out in time. All right, we've got the EU back under control, sort of. All right, so Sean, we will have investigate alien
We'll
activity.
see what we can find.
Reporting in.
Eric is gonna keep running stability, I think, in Ethiopia.
We'll turn down the heat.
Where
Yeah.
to?
Unantika. I'm not sure what I want Unantika to do yet. I think I want Madeline to go and take this control point in Syria.
Targeting the opposition.
Again, with I think
Standing
taking
by for
adjacent
orders.
control points to the EU is going to be really helpful here. Anjor can take out more alien life forms.
Going in hot.
Where do you need me?
Unantika. Let's go ahead and I think I want her to do another purge mission somewhere. Oh, they're probably gonna fortify that. So we'll go for a crackdown in Iraq. Just take that out, and then we can run a purge on it next turn. Get more adjacent countries to the EU. We should or maybe she should just go take Mongolia. Yeah, she should just go take Mongolia.
Removing our enemies.
Alright, and Japanese military successfully got out of Canada.
Things are stabilizing.
Ethiopia is coming under control. Alright, Japanese military is going to heal.
We found something.
Our associates are now in charge.
And we took Mongolia, which we will rebuild. Not appease. I want to start with kleptocratic. We'll just go for economy. Yeah, we'll just go for economy for now. Just hold on to it.
Our people have taken control.
Alright, we got a critical success in Syria. So we will build economy and welfare. And try and hold on to that one. We're still nowhere near our cap because of all the unification we've been doing. Can get the Gaia Research Group. I don't know that I care about that. It's kind of a cool one actually, but yeah, we don't care. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and rebalance orgs right now. We can level some people up. Andor can get more command. Sean is not ready. Eric is ready. Eric can get more command. And then, let's see here. All right, we're gonna have Sean continuing to work on alien activity duty.
Investigating alien site.
Eric is gonna continue to try and run stability in Ethiopia,
We'll restore peace to this nation.
Reporting in.
which it's getting close to 2, which is good. So that'll be running pretty well soon here. Urantika. Let's see, she took Mongolia back. We probably want to work on Iraq. So I will run a crackdown there. We'll put in a couple of influence, get her to 94%.
Ready.
And then we'll have Madeline run a purge on it to do the 1-2 punch,
taking
as
power.
usual.
Ready for orders.
Actually, no. I'm gonna have Madeline go and take this Humanity First point in Georgia.
Moving our enemies.
Ready to go.
Anjor can keep on trying to take out alien life forms.
Heading to the LT.
And I think that's it for now. We want to wait for the Japanese armies to heal, and then we will go ahead and move back to Canada. Japan, what's Japan's unrest like? It's non-existent. So let's go ahead and put some pips into military. Help them get a little stronger in that sense. Alright, we medium green laser batteries. That could be useful later on, but we're not
Violence
there
is
yet.
abating.
Unrest in Ethiopia continues to drop,
Ramping up.
that's good.
We've neutralized their key people.
Alright, took out, or got crackdown on an initiative control point. European Union probably needs some stability soon. Although they're actually doing fairly well.
Recon complete.
Let's see, cohesion continues to rise. Unrest point, the rest point for unrest has continued to drop.
We're in control.
Still too
here.
high, but... Alright, Georgia is back under control. We'll go ahead and just run... You know, I'm just gonna run funding. I don't care. It'll be fine. We'll ally them back into the European Union. Oh my goodness. And we lost another control point in the European Union to the servants. We'll take that back.
Ready for orders.
Hopefully this is getting easier as we take more adjacent territories. We'll put in 64, I think.
Applying pressure on their people.
Madeline
With
can
the,
run a purge mission on it. Yeah.
Targeting the opposition.
Reporting in.
Can we run public campaigns in Europe still? We can. I'm gonna have Anjor go and stabilize Ethiopia.
Restoring order.
And have Eric
Where
go
to?
and run public
Acknowledged.
campaigns in the EU.
Making our case.
Ready for my mission.
Sean doesn't really have anything to do right now. We'll try and take that point in
We'll
Cameroon.
bring this nation to our side.
Almost the whole Earth is spoken for. How is tech coming? Light green laser project. All right.
Things are cooling off.
Ethiopia, calm down. That's good.
We've hit them where it hurts.
All right. It's critical success on
Public sentiment is
knowledge.
increasingly with us. We'll be ready for new orders.
Okay, that campaign did nothing. 0% extra support, so that was a waste, I guess. Oh well. Madeline should still be able to take the control point easily.
We've gained significant support.
Alright, and Cameroon we've got now, so we will change their priorities to economy and welfare. Alright, and we've completed more skunk works. Lots and lots of skunk works. So, that should take from 90% to 148%, so that's great. That'll be a nice boost to our research projects.
Our associates are now in charge.
Alright, critical success in taking over. We're still at like 84%, so that's fine. Yeah. Not much we can do about the little bit that's left. Mass media in Japan we lost. That's unfortunate, because that had an army attached to it. Which army? Oh, the Northern Army, so that's actually okay. We'll get it back, but how are our armies doing in terms of getting ready to go take Canada again? Pretty good. All right. I totally lost track of Project Exodus. Nothing bad has happened though, so I'm kind of inclined to think that we got the assassin. We'll have to come back and get them again later. For now, I think we want to try and take Japan back and then probably call it there for this session. I'm gonna have... Is anyone else ready? Are people ready to level up? Madeline is. Madeline can take a point of probably command. And let's see, who else is anyone else ready? Sean is close, but not there yet. Let's see, Japanese military is doing fine. We'll take Canada here shortly.
Your orders?
Let's see. Madeline, how
Ready
good
for
are your
mission.
chances of just taking the Japanese control point? Pretty good. I think she'll probably succeed even if they defend interests without needing to do a crackdown on top of that.
Terminating
So
the
we'll just go
opposition.
for it.
Where do you need me?
Anjor, I'm gonna have go back to taking out alien life forms.
Taking it to them.
And I think I'm gonna have
I'm here.
Eric do the same.
Ready.
We'll have him go for the ones in Vietnam.
We're going in.
What's the op?
Udantika. Let's see. Oh, the resistance took that point in Iraq that we were cracking down. Can we run we could run a purge mission on that. I don't know how recently they took it, so they might try to defend interests. Iran is still unprotected. Well, let's go for that. Let's go for that one. Put in a few
Now take
influence.
the opposition.
What's the op?
Sean. Take South Africa or Belize. I think South Africa is going to be more useful to us long term. Although it's probably available because it just underwent a
We'll be running
coup
this place
and I
in
missed
no
it.
time.
But we'll have him take that. Confirm assignments, runtime. Earthquake has struck Rome. Damage is done, can't do much to help. We can get a public opinion boost by trying to do what we can, which just kind of sucks, but you know, we'll do it anyway. That there's not much more we can do.
Target destroyed.
Karachi is a lot clearer.
By the numbers.
Our people have taken control.
Alright, and we got the control point in Japan. So we will go back to that. Oh, yep, that's the European Union. How are these guys coming along? 66% and 79%. So they're still healing.
We are in control now.
Alright, and we got a point here. Which I'm going to go ahead and run economy and welfare. Because it looks like the initiative has been spoiling them to garbage. So that's not great.
We were unable to establish control.
And we failed in South Africa. That's fine. And we lost the legislature in the European Union. I don't know what to do about these aliens. Well, I do know what to do. We're selling out Earth to them. But I don't know what to do about them slowing down the process of us selling out Earth to them. But we'll worry about that next time. For now, thanks for watching. Take care, and hope you enjoyed it.